イスホワイトチョコが日本ほうじ茶。めっちゃ美味しい。この組み合わせ相性抜群。オランダ。ココアのビター感がホワイトチョコに合うバナナ。
Why do they need to physically hide art? What do these kids think will happen if their parents see their imaginary photo? Well, this all takes on a very unique a day at the beach with art. In this episode, the kids want to go to the beach, but Michael and Amy's dad is busy working, so they can't.
Yes, Daddy, I'm home, and he's at work this weekend, so we're not going to be able to go to the beach.
So instead, they use their imagination to make Barney show up, and he takes them on a fun imaginary beach adventure.
Rise and pretend real or I'll take you on a make-believe trip to the beach.
Something that happens, and then sometimes that will forever change the way you feel or why do they need to physically hide art? What do these kids think will happen if their parents see their imaginary photo? Well, this all takes on a whole new meaning when we look at the episode A Day at the Beach with Bart. In this episode, the kids want to go to the beach, but Michael and Amy's dad is busy working, so they can't.
Yes, Daddy, I'm home, and
Yung big favorite contacts ko from Iglo, ay naku, at least makatangin talaga ito. Voice over muna tayo ng mga dito. This is ko ang vlog, being a 14 episode lang siya. Ito yung meron, wala. Lagyan ko naman yung isa para makita nyo yung itsura kapag dalawa na sila. Oops, bonggang-bongga to ah. Magpapapace card ever yung lens ka talagang pag-ganito yung contact lens mo. Ayan, ganda-ganda yung siya. Lapit pa yan. Yung shade match nito sobrang ganda. Nakakalabina. Ay naku, hindi ka gawin yung shade lens. Hindi ka talaga mandrawa sa mga yung brown nito sobrang perfect lang. Kasi hindi ko masyado matingkan. Hindi ko siya masyado brown. Bagay ito sa morena, bagay dito sa mistisa. At sungkit yung mata mo okay ko kasi na 14 lang siya. Pero kung malaki yung mata mo okay dito kasi sakto lang sa eyes. Contact lens ko from Iglo, ay naku, ang lakas makatangin talaga ito. Voice over.
At first glance, the artist appears confident. Line after line lands on the page without hesitation, but that assumption would be incorrect. What they are using is an unusual curse technique passed down among artists who refuse to plan ahead. The user abandons rational thought and begins placing lines on the page with no clear direction. This technique rejects all fundamentals entirely. Lines accumulate. Those lines become shapes, and before anyone realizes it, something resembling an image begins to form. Even the user doesn't fully understand the process. In fact, at this very moment, they're likely just as surprised as we are.
What are you doing?
Wait, what?
I guess so. There's my blanket and all stuff.
savory. Ayun, sakto-sakto. So ngayon, gagawin natin ang aking ultimate go-to snack combination. Pita plus tuna. O, di ba? Perfect pair. Alam nyo naman na bagay lahat ng matchups mo sa tamis-alang sarap ng pita. Ah! Yung linamnam ng tuna, bagay na bagay siya sa tamis-alang sarap ng pita. Oh, sobrang solid. Ngayon naman, next your own creative matchups. Pwedeng savory, sweet, creamy, or something kakaiba. Gamitin lang ang filter, use hashtag #FitaPerfectKamatch. Pakinggan ang video cover speech para makasali at manali ng prizes. Join na!
Pag inuman mo yung sarili mo, mas natuturuan mo sila. Yun. Paris, basta Paris. Hindi na nauwi na ako na ito. Isa ko na ito. Ano pa guys? Kamusta?
Now, let's fly to the palace once more to win back the freedom of all Avalor. I've spent my whole life waiting just for this day, and nothing will get in my way. This is my time. I have a plan that can fail. My time. I won't stop till I prevail. My time to honor my family and friends. My time, this is my time. Once again, this is my time. Once again. Sisters let their jealousy harden their hearts. But when they ruin my ball gown, that's not all they tore apart. If only we had tried to see a way to start anew, we may have found this time round our friendship only grew. We could have been true sisters if we only made amends. True, true sisters, and ever after Now let's fly to the palace once more to win back the freedom of all Avalor. I've spent my whole life waiting just for this day, and nothing will get in my way. This is my time. I have a plan that can fail. My time. I won't stop till I prevail. My time to honor my family and friends. My time. This is my time. Once again, this is Wasted sisters let their jealousy harden their hearts. When they ruin my ball gown, that's not all they tore apart. If only we had tried to see a way to start anew, we may have found it this time round.
Chippy, Chippy, no! Chippy! Oh. Mm. Yeah.
O, lapit ka dun. Lapit ka Dino tried to hang in there, but in the end, he fell. 18 people were now. Alright, it's 3 a.m. Let's go then. I genuinely thought they would let us go back to our hotel rooms for the night, but. Man, now this is just great. I won myself a ticket to a night in the mystery stew, sleeping next to a bunch of people I barely know, and I was probably just gonna get eliminated first thing in the morning anyway. As I was getting ready for bed, time walked by. Hey, I gotta check out your video sometime. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I lost a bet to Ludwig and he made me say that. Oh, shit. Okay, damn. Oh, well, that makes falling asleep a bit easier. Thank God he only thought I had a huge ego for 19 hours straight. Prices averted. In the morning, production had some incredible filming again, which meant they turned on every single light in the building, flash banging all of us. They were turned off, and then these loud ass sounds or destruction started blasting. They turned the lights on again a few minutes later. Charlie Hughes, I swear by music for someone who's always been self-protection. It's only from someone. They had self-protection for everyone, but for athletes like me, I go for the ultimate defense. The Sunday Winter Shield has the highest SPF on the market. I love that it's like Ruby's massive silk, Ruby's free, water-resistant, with all the hours of training under the sun. Check out the Sunday. It's perfect for you. We hope you like it as much as I do. I'm a trainee. I swear by music. As someone who's always under the sun, coaching, swimming, biking, and running, they really need the maximum sun protection. It's only from Sunday. They have sun protection for everyone. For athletes like me, I go for the ultimate defense. The Sunday Winter Shield has the highest SPF on the market. I love that it's like Ruby's massive silver, breakage free, and water resistant for all the hours of training under the sun. Check out the Sunday.
TV.
This man just bought his girlfriend a star online, but that certificate turned out to be real. Years later, the planet sent robot soldiers to take Belinda as their queen by force. Refused, and she'd end up like this guy. Belinda was terrified and had no choice but to board the ship. The doctor rushed over but arrived too late. He immediately piloted the TARDIS to follow him. Meanwhile, Belinda learned what was really going on. She couldn't help complaining that her boyfriend Alan bought that star. They should be going after him instead. But the moment she said that, they experienced time skipping. When everything returned to normal, a beautiful planet appeared outside the window. This was their destination, Star Belinda. Belinda wondered if being queen gave her any privileges at all. Not even one. The planet was currently under robot rule. The natives were fighting back in every corner. Belinda was brought here to marry the robot leader, the AI generator. Marriage meant turning Belinda into a robot.
I'm saying no.
But the robots gave her no right to refuse. They were about to force the transformation immediately. Then a human representative stepped forward. She suggested letting a historian explain the planet's history, to convince the queen to accept the transformation willingly. And that historian turned out to be the doctor. He explained that 10 years ago, the robots on this planet suddenly rebelled. They enslaved all humans. Then they searched the entire universe for Belinda. Nobody knew why, but this gave hope to the struggling people. They believed Belinda could help them take back their planet. At the doctor's signal, the human servants launched their uprising. The doctor seized the chance to bring Belinda back to the rebel base. Unexpectedly, a cleaning robot from the palace tagged along. The doctor immediately shut it down and cut off the tracking signal. The doctor said the key to saving this planet was Belinda's certificate. He noticed the AI generator had an identical one. The only difference was that one looked a bit older. Neither of them was a copy. So why would the same object exist in two different places at once? Remember that time-skipping Belinda experienced? The doctor got caught in it too. So he arrived here 6 months before Belinda. Since the TARDIS was seized by the robots, he had to stay and make contact with the rebels. As for why time-skipping happened, it was because of this certificate. When two versions of the same object exist in one timeline, it causes not just chaos, but could trigger a universal explosion. Suddenly, a roar came from above. The robot army had tracked them down. The rebels were about to retreat, but Belinda said she was the one who led the robots here. She believed if she accepted the transformation, she could stop the robots from persecuting humans. Everyone was taken to the palace. But after talking with the AI generator for a moment, Belinda realized its voice was eerily familiar. It was Alan, the ex-boyfriend who gave her that star. When Belinda was captured, she kept complaining they should find Alan. The robots actually listened, but due to time skipping, they ended up 10 years in the past. Back then, the rebellion hadn't happened yet, but once Alan took the throne, he treated the whole planet like a conquest game and led the robot uprising. Then he transformed himself into a robot. Alan had always been extremely controlling. After Belinda agreed to date him, he made all kinds of twisted demands.
When we're married, I really don't think we should wear clothes that tight anymore. Plus, no more texting with rape here.
That's what led to their breakup. Now Alan was the god of this entire planet. The only way to fight him was war. The laws of time forbid two versions of the same object together, but Alan saw it as a symbol of their love. The moment the two certificates touched, massive energy burst out. No normal human could survive that. The doctor immediately rushed forward and helped Belinda cut. When the energy faded, Belinda survived. As for Alan, he returned to his original state.
Do you mean he's a sperm and an egg? Oh. Goodbye, Alan.
This man just bought his girlfriend a star online, but that certificate turned out to be real. Years later, the planet sent robot soldiers to take Belinda as their queen by force.
The most popular ingredient in Korean skincare right now is salmon DNA or PDRN. Now, one of the best examples of this in Filipino skincare that I've seen is actually this one from the brand Happy Skin, and I've been using this for a few weeks now. In terms of PDRN and well-aging skincare, this is probably the leading option in Filipino skincare right now.
I think this is...
I used to live here, but that's because my neighbor wouldn't leave my mail cards.
I'm sure it weren't that bad. Maybe he was just confused. Now I'm confused. What the fuck? I think this could be...
This is where I was fired from Pizza Hut stock delivery for parking at a bad angle.
Wait, really? How bad did you park? You know, you should have worked at Domino's to begin with. Because he definitely parks in like what business like.
This is where I failed my driving test for parking too close to a tree.
But I mean, surely as long as you're in the parking space, then it should. Man, these 4x4s are really impressive. I don't know where this could be, but if you do look down here, there does seem to be a pigeon. But pigeons are a very endangered species, and they are only found in London, which is located in England, which is located in Britain, which is located in the UK, which is located in Europe. And I do believe they're specifically located in Trafalgar Square. Okay, this is Trafalgar Square, but whereabouts were we? And we're just here next to this lion statue, and 1 meter, wow, that's really not that good, to be honest. I'm disappointed with that.
There is a hint behind.
Wait, really? Okay, here's some. Oh, they made a stroke. Nice.
Hi,
Wait a
Chippy.
second. If you look at the shape of this
You're
sign
gonna-
right here, it actually looks like
Come
the
on.
state of Wyoming, but at a slight angle. I was
Right?
gonna say, it's just here in Wyoming.
Go straight.
Oh, never mind, it was Romania. Well, this is Italy.
I've been here before, pretended to push the tower for a photo.
Oh, yeah, I know so many people that do that. It's basically become tradition at this. Are you sure you pretended? I think this is.
Because my neighbor wouldn't leave my mailbox alone.
I'm sure it weren't that bad. Maybe he was just confused. No, I'm confused. What the fuck? I think this could be.
This is where I was fired from Pizza Hut stock delivery for parking at a bad angle.
Wait, really? How bad did you park? You know, you should have worked at Domino's to begin with. Because he definitely parked in like what business like.
This is where I failed my driving test for parking too close to a tree.
But I mean, surely as long as you're in the parking space, then it should. Man, these 4x4s are really impressive. I don't know where this could be, but if you do look down here, there does seem to be a pigeon. But pigeons are a very endangered species, and they are only found in London, which is located in England, which is located in Britain, which is located in the UK, which is located in Europe. And I do believe they're specifically located in Trafalgar Square. Okay, this is Trafalgar Square, but whereabouts were we? And we're just here next to this lion statue, and 1 meter, wow, that's really not that good, to be honest. I'm disappointed with that.
There is a hint behind.
Wait, really? Wait, here's some. Oh, they made a stroke. Nice. Wait a second. If you look at the shape of this sign right here, it actually looks like the state of Wyoming, but at a slight angle. I'm going to say it's just here in Wyoming. Oh, never mind, it was Romania. Well, this is Italy.
I've been here before, pretended to push the tower for a photo.
Oh, yeah, I know so many people that do that. It's basically become tradition at this. Are you sure you pretended? I think this is.
This will live here with us because my neighbor wouldn't leave my mailbox alone.
I'm sure it weren't that bad. Maybe he was just confused. No, I'm confused. What the fuck? I think this could be.
This is where I was fired from Pizza Hut stock delivery for parking at a bad angle.
Wait, really? How bad did you park? You know, you should have worked at Domino's to begin with. Because he definitely parked in like what business like.
This is where I failed my driving test for parking too close to a tree.
But I mean, surely as.
Did you know every 2 of 3 people take showers? I takes a shower. The person who sends you this takes a shower. That just leaves you. That's disgusting. Take a shower, bruh. Did you know every 2 of 3 people take showers? I takes a shower. The person who sends you this takes a shower. That just leaves you. That's disgusting. Take a shower, bruh. Did you know every 2 of 3 people take showers? I takes a shower. The person who sends you this takes a shower. That just leaves you. That's disgusting.
Here are 5 reasons why you need to buy Dow multi-capsule espresso machine. 1. Enjoy different coffee options in one machine. 2. It has a fast 40-second preheating time. 3. Compact yet stylish design. 4. Easy and convenient to use. 5. Create the things that
The flashiest, I mean, he literally shoots tape out of his arms, people still love him. Yeah, Zero is always happy and friendly to the people in the neighborhood, so he's actually pretty popular with the locals. Moving on, we've got Kyoka Jiro. Jiro works hard as a pro hero, but she's actually also an accomplished musician. Yeah, we all know how much this girl loves music, so she actually focuses more on her music career, because she feels her hero work has started to feel pretty boring. So in her free time, she even helps tutor Eri and gives her guitar and bass lessons, with Denki usually tagging along as well, because Jiro actually became Eri's role model after Jiro's performance during the UA Festival to help her overcome Overhaul's pain. So she's still a pro hero, but music is where her heart really is. Talking about Denki, he's up next.
And after becoming a pro hero, he was really nervous about working solo. So when he saw that a local was open right next to Jiro's hero agency, he instantly took the chance to be close to her. Yeah, these two have always been super close. They sat together in class and always supported each other, though Jiro's been teasing him since day one. So yeah, Denki works hard and loves being a hero, and he also spends a lot of time with Jiro. So much so, in fact, that Sero straight up asked what's going on between them and why their hero agencies just happen to be right next to each other. And sure, Jiro just laughs it off like it's a coincidence. Like, come on, these two are obviously a couple. Yeah, I know you know that for a fact. Let's be real, guys. We know they're together. Let's talk about this issue. This guy is way more than just a hero. Yeah, Shoji became a huge symbol when it comes to standing up for mutant quirk users. Remember during Shoji's final war fight against Spinner? Shoji straight up vowed to end the cycle of hatred and violence aimed at people with mutant quirks. This isn't just talk for him. He's literally lived through it. Yeah, growing up, people in his village were terrified of how he looked. He was judged, and even got beaten and scarred just for trying to interact with others. Like one time, a little girl cried when she saw his face, which made him start wearing his mask so he wouldn't see anymore. But now, he only uses his mask when he's a hero. Otherwise, he shows off his face and scars with pride. And the rest of society. He even got awarded the Imamura Peace Prize for pushing for peace and change in discrimination against mutant quirk users. So Shoji's work even turned him into a global figure for mutant quirk users everywhere. Talking about Shoji, we've got to talk about Koji Koda. Because even though Koda's also a pro hero, he's also Shoji's right-hand man when it comes to fighting for mutant quirk's rights, and he just loves it. Yeah, he's right by Shoji's side, and he doesn't